From the tender age of 1, Brooke Chesney has had a fierce love of gymnastics.
They did not think I was going to make it in the sport of gymnastics. I've had coaches tell me, like, you're not cut out for this, you can't do this, you're not built, you're not flexible enough.
Through dedication and true grit, Brooke evolved into a level 10 gymnast.
Gymnastics was never super easy for Brooke. She was athletic, but she had weaknesses, and she's always been one to look at a weakness and try to overcome it, which obviously is what helped her through injury.
With victory, there are challenges to overcome. And for Brooke, that meant bouncing back from an ankle injury.
The day that I got hurt, it was my second meet of the season, and I was a junior. And I was warming up on vault, and I felt confident while I was going, but then I realized that something went wrong while I was in the middle of a flip, and I landed very wrong. And I remember thinking that, like, this isn't over, like, I'm gonna compete the rest of the meet, but then I looked at my foot and I was like, there's no way.
Through the partnership of the athletic training program at Cincinnati Children's and the Cincinnati Gymnastics Academy, athletic trainer and former gymnast Sharon Frank was on site at the meet and witnessed Brooke's injury firsthand.
It was fortunate that Sharon was there and was able to see what happened. It was on a vault, and often that happens so quickly that it's hard to really understand what the mechanism of injury is. But Sharon saw it. Luckily, we had a physician there. I was there, and we could tell there was already some instability in her ankle.
In pain and unable to compete, this was not how Brooke had planned to start out her season.
You know, the first thing a kid like Brooke wants to know is how long is it going to take? Is it career ending? And of course, that's the same thing that goes through a coach's head.
Yeah, and I thought that I wouldn't be able to tumble like how I used to. And I thought that I wouldn't be able to go to college for gymnastics anymore.
Brooke went through reconstructive surgery to fix her ankle. To be successful in gymnastics again, to give her that chance, she needed to have surgery.
Becoming healthy again was not an easy journey for Brooke. Her road to recovery was wet with sweat and tears.
You have to be a person of character and integrity to get through a serious injury because it's grueling. And day after day, the same number of hours everybody else was coming in to do gymnastics, she was coming in to do therapy.
I still conditioned, I still pushed myself even though I was limited, and the help that I got, it really showed that I could overcome this.
With Sharon's help on site at the gym and her teammates to cheer her on, Brooke overcame her injury and became confident again to compete the next season.
That's the side of things that we also try to address, myself as an athletic trainer, to make sure that they're not only strong, have all their motion, but also that they're confident, that they trust their body part again, whatever they've injured.
The great thing with Sharon, she also has a love for gymnastics. She herself was a high-level gymnast when she was growing up. The things that they put their body through, not a lot of athletes are willing to do that on a daily basis, and she really understands that.
They have to be both very, very flexible and very, very strong, all at the same time. And that puts a lot of stress on the body and causes a lot of injuries. They need someone here to be watching out for them, to be looking at things that may lead to injuries, to be there when injuries happen to help them get better.
We are truly there to help them. We're not there to hold their kids out longer than the coaches would like. If the kid is healthy and can go back to competing, we're all for it.
Our hope is that once you recover through one of our programs, that you are better than you ever were before.
After completing her senior year as a level 10 gymnast, fully recovered, Brooke continues to follow her dreams in gymnastics, head first.
I am planning on going to Ohio State. I'm going to be on the gymnastics team. I'm thinking about going into business, but I'm more excited about the gymnastics part for sure.
Brooke is a huge role model for a lot of these younger gymnasts, hoping to be in the situation and in the spot she's in now, heading off to college on a scholarship to do what she loves to do and continue doing gymnastics.
You know, every day in gymnastics is not the same. You have a lot of ups and downs, but the rewards that you get make the whole journey seem worth it.